Okay, so I completed the video that you're about to see and forgot to input this little bit of information about a book that I read for October. And so I wanted to I'm gonna start the video with this in the front. So anyhow, Wild and Wrangled by Lyla Sage. This is the fourth book, the last book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. Okay, and I said that on the last video that I put out, I said I was going to share a little bit more about how I felt about this book. So let me say this first. I looked up the author or found out some information about the author that I really did not know, which is that this is her first series. This is her first books that she has read, which I think is phenomenal. For this to be her first series, she did a great job in my opinion. So much so, like I said, the first book, I was all in. I enjoyed it to death. So much I wanted to go ahead and read the second one and, on and on. I wanted to complete the series. I think, in my opinion, I would have been okay with the series after reading all four now, with it ending on the third one. And not to say that these two, the story here, which is about Cam and Dusty, not to say that they didn't deserve their own book. I wasn't invested in that character. And I'm gonna just be straight up honest. I just was not invested in Cam, the character that she wrote. I really wanted to like her, more than what I did, and I just didn't. I mean, she came off as an unreal character. I could not. I just didn't care. And when I'm reading a book, you kind of want to care, especially about the woman in the book. You want to have some feelings. I actually care more about the guy character in the book, the main male character, Dusty, more so than I cared for the female main character. And I just don't normally get that from a book. So I'm not that I'm saying that it was a bad read or anything. It just was not what I expected or wanted or was looking for their relationship. I just did not. It wasn't believable to me, in my opinion. Okay, it just wasn't. And of course, all of this is fictional, but it was just the way that she wrote her. It left me, kind of like, she's not real. She doesn't have or carry the emotions that a woman would normally carry, in my opinion, in my world, right? Or for the character that I like. So anyways, just wanted to come on, made this really, really too long, but wanted to come on and share my feelings, because I said that I was going to talk about this book a little bit in a little more detail. Still not giving any spoilers, but just letting you know my thoughts and how I felt about it. And this will be... Hello, welcome back to Turning Pages with Bree. So glad you are spending some of your TIME time here with me on this video. As you can see, I'm in another part of my house today. Just wanted to do a little bit something different. This video is not going to be very long. I do, of course, welcome you again and appreciate your time. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. So anyways, this is going to be a quick video of my November TBR, the books that I would like to read in the month of November. And I actually already have the books I want to read in the month of December as well, but I'm going to do that on another video. So quickly, I can let you know right off the bat, I am already a third of the way into Beautiful Broken Love by Miss Shanora Williams. I am enjoying it. It's a love story. It's got some heartbreak in it. So if you have not picked this up, if you are looking for a good love story to get into by Miss Shanora Williams, I definitely think you want to grab this one because it is really good so far, and I'm only a third of the way. So that's number one. The other book that I'm going to read is a thriller, and it is called Tell Me What You Did by Carter Wilson. I have not started this yet, but I know that I'm going to get this read in the month of November. So I checked it out from the library, but I'm probably going to have it on Audible or one of those audiobooks because I love reading my thrillers from audio. They are so good. And this one, it sounds really, really good, y'all. Anyways, you know I'm not going to give you details on those thrillers. The next one I'm going to read is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. And this one is actually my book club pick, and we meet, my family book club, we meet on this at the end of November. So I am not going to read it right now, but I am going to be picking it up probably in the next couple of weeks and getting it read. And I'm excited about it. It's a new author for me. It's a Black author. I can't wait to get into it. I don't know what to expect. I'm not going to read the synopsis on this video. I'm trying to make it short. But the next one I'm going to be reading is called Sandwich by Catherine Newman. I checked it out from the library, and it is a short read. I've talked about this already on the library haul, but I am going to read this in the month of November. And oh, The Vanishing Half, this is actually a book I bought from Barnes & Noble, just FYI. And the next one I am going to be reading is called Gold Coast Dilemma by Nana Malone. Also check that out from the library. It's a new author to me. And I think that's a love story. Like I said, I'm trying to make this quick, so I'm not going to give a whole lot of details. The next one is Transcendent Kingdom by Ya Garcia. All of these so far that I just talked about, these three, are from the library. So I'm going to be reading those in the month of November. Now the next stack is going to be books that I actually personally own, and they're in my own personal library. Intermission by Phyllis R. Dixon. Of course, you can see this is going to be a story about 4 women, probably best friends. It says friendships, feuds, and fame. So I'm with it. I love stories. I don't know if you do, but I love stories about friendship. And so this should be really good to me. That's one of my all-time favorite tropes. The next one I'm going to be reading is called Bring On the Blessings by Beverly Jenkins. I've had this book in my own private collection, and I have not picked it up yet, so I'm going to be reading it for the month of November. And this is my first read of Miss Beverly Jenkins. It says Bernadine's coming home to a place she's never been. Okay, so I'm not sure what that is, but it's going to be some drama. The next one is A Not So Me Cute by Megan Quinn. This is the first book in a series. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this. If you haven't, it's of course a romance, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I read like a few pages out of this already and enjoyed those, so I know that I am going to enjoy it in this month. So A Not So Me Cute. And the next one is Miss Kristen Hanna, Night Road. I haven't heard anybody talk about this book, so it's a little thick, but it's not too bad. I'm excited. I'm going to see what's the deal with it. I love Miss Kristen Hanna's writing. This is, like I said, one I haven't heard anybody say anything about. So I'm going to go in blind, totally blind, and we're going to see what it does. I'm just going to read this little short part. It says, life comes down to a series of choices: to hold on, to let go, to forget, to forgive. Which road will you take? So already in it. And the next one I'm going to be reading is 2 Parts Sugar, 1 Part Murder with Valerie Burns. This is the first in the series. I am excited to get started with this because I've had this for over a year, and I have the second one now in the series on my shelf. So it's a you know, cozy thriller. But I just love the dog. I love the cooking, and it's a cute book. And so I can't wait to read that. And I'm also going to be reading Sweet Little Hearts by Miss Shanora Williams. That is the follow-up to the Beautiful Broken Love, and it actually comes out in December. I think, yeah, in December. It had not came out yet, but because I am subscribed to her newsletter, and I was on her Patreon as well. She's ending her Patreon, but I was a part of it because I like Shanora. She sent that free to me and to people that were on our Patreon. So, and it was on NetGalley to download for free. So I am going to be reading that after I finish this one. And I'm also going to tackle Parachutes, the first one in the series. It's a 3-book series by Takara Allen. I do enjoy her writing. And so I'm excited to read Parachutes, which is like her latest series. And so that's it. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, and hopefully you enjoyed just kind of seeing what I am going to be reading in the month of November. I'm gonna try to come on and share with you some of my thoughts on some of the recent reads that I've had over the past, few weeks, in some short videos as well, just to kind of give you some of my feelings, of course, on books that I've enjoyed. Okay, so had to come on, of course, and do a quick, I'll try to make it quick, a quick book haul, okay? Because of course I have to get some books. And so let me just talk about that for a second, because not only do I have a few books to go over, because I just feel like a video isn't complete without one, right? I want to talk about the fact that I probably need to stop buying books for a little bit of time. Not really a ban, just let's call it a stopping period, where I am just going to probably unhaul some books, because I definitely need to make room for some additional books that I've purchased. But I also need to kind of organize my bookshelves, and the books that I don't need or have already read and know that I don't need to keep or want to keep as a trophy, gift them to someone else that would love to have them. And before I get into that, I also want to share with you guys, I did finally locate my book from Shanora Williams that I just completed, which was Shadows of the Lake. Hold on. Why do I keep calling Whispers of the Lake? I looked up and down everywhere for this book. There's the book. And the damn book was on the bed, because my office is my home office for work, but it's also my guest room. And so this was hiding up under some paperwork on the bed that I had not got a chance to go through, and went through that stack, and lo and behold, right up underneath it was this book, which I knew that I had a feeling. I was like, I know I didn't give this book away. I would have noticed that. So luckily I found it. So just in case you were wondering, right? I also got some charms for my Kindle, for both of them, and I also got for my accessories, and I'll show you that in just a second. And I also picked up some for my my cousins, because she is turning 50, and she's getting to learn to join the 50 club with me, because I'm 51. And so anyways, I got her something for her Kindle as well in her favorite color, but just want to show you what I did. Now, I like the case that I have for my Kindle, right? I like it so much, but I am stingy when it comes to my money sometimes, and if it ain't a sale, I ain't interested. So all the accessories I found either with TikTok Shop or you know, wherever I got it, I always try to get deals. And so they have like a lot of deals where they have the pop socket. I'll kind of show it to you. They have like the pop socket in there with stickers and charms and things like that, all in a pack. And I was able to, I think I got that from Amazon, but whatever the case may be. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm just lowering this. Anyways, some of them don't match. So this is going to be a little colorful, but this is one of the charms that I got, and it's, I don't think I have my hands on it. Oh, yes, I do. It's right here. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But it's so cute to me. I don't know if you can see that. And it's magnetic. It sticks to it, so I know it's not going anywhere, right? But of course, it's green. Now, green's my favorite color, but those are green leaves on there. Should be blue, because this is a blue and white case. But I love this Kindle case. This is for my color saw, and I love it because it has a stand. See, it has a stand and it has a grip. It has a grip too. Let me show you. See, so I can hold it myself, or I can have it stand on its own, which makes me not need a pop socket for this one. But who's gonna probably put a pop socket on it anyway? Because I got a blue one upstairs that actually does match this. And so I can put it right there. Anywho, we won't go there. But this is the rest of the things that came in that with the green. So you can see. So it had the pop socket, you see that? And it, of course, had the little holder, another holder, but I already had one from another one. And it had the dust, and this is just so cute to me. It had the little dust, what do you call these things? Dust insert. You put it inside to cover up the, whatever, what's this thing called? You know what I'm saying. Y'all get it. It's to cover the thingamajig. I can't talk right now, but isn't that cute? Isn't that so cute to me? I mean, that is just cute. And it's like a butterfly. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a butterfly. Anyways, cute and dainty, and I love it. And then my other Kindle, which is my very first Kindle, I really like this case. Now I have another case that's just a cover case, and it's green. It came with my color soft, but I like this one because I just love the design. I wish I could find this design in like another color, because it's blue like the other one, but this was the deal. Hey, so you gotta get the deal. And it has a clear back, and that's what I wanted because I have the insert in there that I ordered. I think I got this one from TikTok Shop, but because it fit, you know, and it's just cute to me. It has all the cute little sayings. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, enough about all that fun stuff. Just wanted to share a little bit of, you know, that bookish stuff with you. Now, really quick, we're gonna go through the books that I got recently. And okay, before I go any further, let me say this. I said that I am not gonna buy any more books, but I do have a book box coming that actually has some books in it. It's gonna have about 6 books in it. And so outside of that, I won't have any more books to share with you because I don't think I'm going to be buying any more books this year other than those that are coming. Unless I see, now if I see a real good deal, okay, understand it is what it is. But if it's not a really good deal, and I mean exceptional deal, I'm not buying any more books for the rest of the year. So I'm not actively going to be searching. So anyways, I got the majority of these from Amazon, and I got, I think, one from Ollie's, or 1 or 2 from Ollie's, and most of them from Amazon. Okay, so we're gonna make it quick. Frida McFadden, The Crash, Okay, and we know this is a thriller. I'm just going to read the small little saying on it. It says, danger lies at the moment. Danger lies at the end of the road. Okay, so that lets you know what that's going to be about. And I got these two from Miss Mia Sheridan. This is book 1 and this is book 2. I got this one from Amazon because I went to Barnes & Noble and got this one on the buy one, get one 50% off, and realized that it was the book 2 in the series. And of course, can't read book 2 before I read book 1. And so anyways, I wanted to have it in my collection. I kind of like Mia Sheridan books, and so hopefully this is the same. These are, I don't know what these are. As far as, they're not real, I think they're kind of like thrillers, but quickly I'm gonna just read. It says, his eyes met hers, vulnerability filling his expression. Everyone gave me away, no one kept me. Her heart shuddered, squeezed. I'll keep you, she whispered. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's going to be heartfelt, obviously. And she tends to write, I think, really heartfelt, emotional reads. Of course, it's a romance, but it's going to have some depth to it. So those are those two. I also, I'll go over that one last. I also picked up Flawless by Elsie Silver. This one, of course, is a romance. It says on the front, she says this means nothing. I say this means everything. Okay, so we get that. I also got Where Wild Peaches Grow by Cade Bentley. I just picked this on a whim. Of course, it looked good to me. It was a good looking book. It says, it's time to share the past, not forget it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. We see where that's going. The next one I picked up at Ollie's, and it is Jasmine Guillory by The Book. It's part of a series. It's called the Meant to Be series. And this is the book, and it says on the back, sometimes to truly know a person, you have to read between the lines. Anyways, and I love when a book is like this. It's nice and floppy. I know a lot of people say that, but it's not a long read, and you know, it's nice. I really like this book. I mean, as far as I really like the size of it. It's the perfect size. Anyways, and the last one I got is Miss Wiggins' Mary Monroe. This is the book, and it says careful what you pray for. Now, I've seen other TikTokers and booktubers talk about this book in particular, but not overtly talk about it. So I am intrigued because this is a whole series. This is the first one in the series. I am not going to pick up any more until I read this, or let me say this, or if Book Outlet has the $5.99 sale. If Book Outlet has the $5.99 sale, y'all, I'm gonna get some books. Let's just be real about the situation, because that's an excellent buy, and I know for sure I've seen her books, this series, on there. So I will be buying books if they're on the $5.99 sale. Okay, that's my other caveat about the book buying situation. That's why I say it's not a ban, because if it's a ban, that means I'm not gonna do it for sure. And I can't tell you that I'm not going to do it for sure. I may do it, I may not, depending on pricing. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me on this one. Of course, please, again, like, subscribe, all the good things. And I will see you guys on the next one.